Good morning, friends.
Good morning, sir.
Today, I'll show you some images. Please observe it carefully and answer me accordingly. Friends, is this visible to everyone?
Yes.
What can you see in this image? Yes, Aditi?
We can see a very old rusted car.
Yes. Yes, please.
They are vintage cars.
Yes. But old and rusty vintage cars. Okay. Now, I'll show you another image. What can you see in this image? Yes, please.
It's a new car.
New car. Shiny new car, right? So, what was the difference between the first image and the second image? Yes, please.
The first image of car was very dirty and rusty, and the second was new and fresh and shiny.
Very good. Very good. Can anyone tell me what do you see in this image? Yes, please. Aditi.
A growing small plant.
Growing small plant. Growing small plant. Yes? In this one? Yes, please.
A grown plant.
A grown plant. A little bit mature than it was earlier. Yeah? Now, please tell me what do you see in this? Yes, please, Neerav.
A completely mature tree.
Yes, a completely matured, fully grown, fully developed tree, right? What is this? Yes, please, Aditi.
A slum area.
A slum area, a poor, underdeveloped slum area. Yes? And in this one? Yes, please.
A completely developed city.
A completely developed city. Picture of a completely developed city. So friends, based on the similar ideology, we are going to compare two concepts of economics, which is economic growth and economic development. So friends, tell me, what do you mean by economic growth? Yes, please.
Growth of economy of the country.
Yes, very correct answer. So, as Aditi said, that growth of economy of a country is known as economic growth. So, we can say that economic growth refers to the income of a nation yes. Similarly, what do you mean by economic development?
Economically development of a country is known as economic development.
So, economic development is growth, increase in national income as well as increase in standard of living of people. So, we can say that refers to the income and standard of living of a nation. So as you can see here, the main difference between these two concepts is that in economic growth, we only consider the income, the quantitative changes in a nation. And in economic development, we consider quantitative as well as qualitative changes in a nation. Similarly, you can say that economic growth is a very narrow concept as it only considers the monetary aspects of a nation. Is a narrow concept. And economic development, on the other hand, is a relatively wide concept as it includes not only the monetary aspects of a nation but also standard of living of people, quality of life, and so on. So it is considered as a wide concept. As we said, we discussed earlier that economic growth is a quantitative. It is a quantitative measure, as it only considers the numerical aspects and not the real aspects, the social aspects which affect the country. So economic growth is a paper-based formula, paper-based growth based on numbers. So we can say that it is a quantitative change. Whereas in economic development, the human life conditions, standard of living, per capita income, how a country is emotionally as well as socially, including financial aspects too. So we can say that it is a qualitative change. Another aspect of comparison is that economic growth is a concept related to countries which are already developed, which don't need to focus on their social aspects, as they are fully developed, they are at an optimum level, they are at an efficient level. So here we can say that economic growth is related to developed countries. Whereas economic development is a concept, as the name itself suggests, that a concept related to developing countries, as it includes the qualitative aspects of a country. Now friends, tell me, as you can see here that economic growth refers to the income of a nation and economic development refers to the income and standard of living of a nation. So can we say that these both conditions are mutually exclusive? So economic growth is possible without economic development? The answer is yes. Economic growth is possible. Economic growth can be done without economic development because it only
Paper.
contains the monetary aspect. But economic development cannot be done without economic growth because it includes the monetary aspects. So this can be done individually, as developed countries achieve economic growth without any considerable difference in their standard of living. But developing countries, when they achieve economic growth, they also achieve economic development as well. So here I conclude my lesson. Now friends, I will ask you some questions based on what we just learned. Neeraj, please come forward and pick one of these cards. Read the question loudly and answer it.
What refers to increase in income along with standard of living?
Yes, can you answer it?
Economic development.
Yes, it is the correct answer. Economic development refers to increase in income along with increase in standard of living. Aditi, please come forward and pick a card.
That is a tool to measure economic development, standard of living, and the monetary aspects of the country.
Very correct. Standard of living is a tool to measure the economic development of a nation. Komal, please come forward and pick a card. Read the question loudly and answer it.
Economic development is a wide concept.
Yes, very correct. Economic development is a wide concept. Usmana, please come forward and pick a card. Read the question loudly and answer it.
Economic growth is a broad concept, narrow concept.
Very correct. Economic growth is a narrow concept. Honey, please come forward and pick the card.
This refers refers to increase in income. Economic growth.
Yes, very correct. Economic growth refers to increase in income of a nation. Thank you.